Well, you remember I mentioned my half-sister. My mother had children. A man who was, must have been almost as white as she, I guess. And so I had a half-sister. I have two of them. One of them I didn't see much of, but the one that I saw most of was passed some of the time for white with her family. She married, they had a habit of marrying people with about the same mixture of blood that they had, black blood, so you couldn't tell. And but finally they decided for some reason to live in a, not an all-black neighborhood, but an in-between neighborhood it was. But they did not ever, to my knowledge, go completely white again. And I think it's because there were so many people who, like they were almost white, that it would not have been as easy to be totally white. At any rate, there they were, and I would visit them, go to parties that their children would go to and see other children. I don't remember seeing anyone who was really black at these parties. There may have been a few who were my color, which was brown, and most of them, however, were very mulatto or octoroon or quadroon or whatever you call them now, very light-skinned colored folks.
Why? Why that differentiation?
Well, it was more convenient, you know. I mean, after all, my half-sister's husband was a tailor too, interestingly enough, but he worked in a very posh, apparently, tailoring establishment in Chicago. I mean, you could get better jobs if you were almost white. And the very dark people were beginning. I remember hearing about a man who, you I'm sure heard of him, who owned the Chicago Defender. Can't remember his name now, but he was black. I remember I must have been in my teens when I began to notice black people coming into prominence politically and economically to a degree. And they had their own society. Some of them intermarried with these very light-skinned people, but mostly they did live pretty much in their own society too. So that was something I didn't know much about, but I appreciated it. I was glad to see it.